This is an extremely good exercise for strengthening the underneath muscles of the foot. The toes should remain lengthened in the fully stretched position and not be allowed to curl, which would weaken the metatarsals. It is also a valuable exercise for strengthening the muscles supporting the ankle in preparation for demi-point work, pirouettes and Allegro. Let's look at this exercise again with a close-up of Polly's feet. You will see quite clearly the use of the quarter and half point and the smooth, controlled rising and lowering through the whole foot. Demi-pliés. This is the same demi-plié exercise you saw in primary, but it is now taken sideways to the bar. If children are sufficiently stable in their posture and placing, they should be encouraged to use their head on the dégagé. You will have noticed that the second little girl showed uneven growth in the length of her legs. This is perfectly normal at this age, and it is quite transient, but it does make it difficult for children to keep their weight evenly over both feet. Therefore, care should be taken in controlling the depth of the demi-plié. Divided battement tendu. This new exercise is a natural progression from the previous two grades. In battement tendus. You'll see how the divided battement tendu assists the action of the metatarsals on the full tendu. We'll show you a close-up of Polly's feet. Port de bras. To conclude the bar work, we now have a simple port de bras which introduces second position. It also helps to train the child's coordination of the eyes and head with the arm. Exercise for relaxation. This is the first grade in which we introduce a free movement exercise for relaxation before commencing the centre work. We'd like to emphasise that its sole purpose is to relax the children and shouldn't be approached as a technical exercise. Here are Susie and James. Susie will now demonstrate the exercise, showing you clearly the relaxation of the head, shoulders and arms. She has a particularly good feeling of rebound. Floor exercise. This exercise is a progression from primary and is designed to encourage a more sustained use of the turnout. We have also incorporated flexing and stretching of the feet from a turned out position. Flexing the feet helps children feel the stretch at the back of the knees. You will have noticed that Layla still has a slight tendency to sickle on her left foot, something which is quite common at this stage. This exercise, however, is designed ultimately to correct this by teaching the child, once again, to use both sides of the foot equally. Exercise for poise. And now for the second of our free movement exercises, which helps to train a lift through the body and head. The movement makes the child feel the connection of the arms to the back and establishes the use of the muscles under the shoulder blades. The pure and lyrical quality of the music should inspire the child. We also hope to encourage the children to begin focusing into the distance, an important aspect of their training. Let's watch Lottie again. Run and pause with rise. This free movement exercise continues swift running from primary with a more controlled rise and incorporates the poise position you have just seen. James and Lottie will now show you the exercise moving in a circle. This exercise can also be taken running anywhere in the room. The first port de bras is a progression from primary, retaining the low first position and using the port de bras taken at the bar. The approach for training this port de bras should be just the same for boys as girls. When we watch James, you will see that he finds it difficult to maintain the openness of the shoulders. Second port de bras. We now introduce third position and continue the use of first and second positions and demi-bras. To improve the third position of the arms, we have prepared them from first rather than second position. And to give you a closer look at the carriage of the head, Susie will show you the exercise again. Demi-pliés. Here we introduce third position of the feet and a battement tendu to change sides. Working from third position also prepares the children for some of the Allegro exercises which follow. Let's watch Rupert demonstrate this exercise again. Transfer of weight. After the simple swaying exercise in primary, we now introduce a classical transfer of weight. Let's see the exercise again. You'll notice that the transfer of weight is taken with straight legs the first time, and then with demi-plié. Battement tendu with preparation for grand battement. Here we have introduced grand battement with the same point lift, point close action as in the existing syllabus, but have now combined it with battement tendu devant. This reminds the children that a grand battement starts and finishes as a battement tendu. Children must take care during this exercise to fully transfer the weight over the supporting leg and to make sure that the extension is directly in front. Classical walks is a new exercise which uses walking with stretched feet. It is now taken en diagonale with the use of the head towards the audience. Here's the girls' version taken with a partner. As you will see, this exercise encourages the carriage of the head. It also introduces the children to working on two diagonals. We have created a different exercise for the boys, and we've used a polonaise to give a stronger quality. Swaying and spinning develops still further the natural transfer of weight we saw in primary, using greater momentum and freedom of movement. It's also a good way of relaxing the children after a series of technical exercises. This exercise is taken running anywhere in the room, and the child can choose the final position. Sautés are the same as in primary, but naturally we're looking for a little more strength and control. We will now show you 4 children jumping one after the other without a break in the music. Sautés and échappé sautés. Once again, this is a simple progression from primary, but you'll see that the children have more strength. Petit jeté. This training exercise prepares the petit jeté for the set exercise which follows. Spring points and petit jeté. A simple combination coordinating the arms with the legs. Soubresauts. We felt it was important to include soubresauts to establish the position of the legs and the feet in the air. Something children can find quite difficult. Skips and pony gallops is a moving step, showing different levels of elevation. As you can see, this exercise uses pony gallops as a base. It makes a pleasant break from the more technical exercises. Now we come to the studies, which give all children the opportunity to dance alone in a classical style. Polka, girls. As they will be doing a character dance later on, We have introduced this short study, using a simple floor pattern and steps the children have learned so far. Here, Layla dances to a polka. We want the children to enjoy these studies and to interpret them individually. You'll see that Susie uses her head and eyes in a slightly different way to Layla. The boys' study is slightly different to the girls and is danced to a hornpipe. Rhythm and character steps. The character steps, dance, and music for this grade are based very simply on the Hungarian peasant style. They give the children an understanding of rhythm and phrasing. They build a small vocabulary of steps which will be used in the dance. The first two exercises are to work